When you're in a stressful, oppressive environment for a prolonged period of time, it can really mess with your head. Over time, you begin to lose your self-confidence. Your self-esteem slowly gets dismantled piece by piece. Now, if you happen to be in one of these relationships, what I'm about to say is especially for you. If you're contemplating walking away from a toxic relationship, initially the decision to leave may feel like defeat. But I want you to know that there's a huge difference between giving up and deciding that you'll simply no longer tolerate being treated in a way that is an assault on your dignity. Life is just too short to spend the precious time that we have living in misery. Not only do these types of relationships cause infinitely more grief than satisfaction, they also endanger your health. If you're having sleepless nights and experiencing emotional and physical exhaustion to the point that you're tired regardless of how many hours you sleep, or in a worst case scenario, if you feel unsafe, it may well be time that you seek options for freeing yourself from the bondage of that unhealthy situation. If you have a strong conviction to remain there for the time being, by all means do so wisely. If you know in your heart that you're called to continue the fight, to fight that battle, stand strong in prayer, stand strong in faith. And what I'm about to say is absolutely critical. Have wise, trusted people in your life that you can talk to and confide in. They'll be worth their weight in gold. Since they won't be caught up in the middle of the storm like you are, they'll be able to view your situation from a clearer standpoint than yourself and hopefully provide you with godly wisdom. These people can play a major role in helping you to remain grounded by being a source of emotional support and by keeping you spiritually lifted up in prayer. If you believe you're called to stay and fight the good fight, God will give you the fortitude to stand your ground as long as necessary. In all other cases, unless you're a glutton for punishment, you need to seek the Lord's guidance in exploring options for an exit plan. If you're in a toxic relationship with your marriage partner, I strongly urge you to talk to your pastor or seek the help of a marriage counselor, preferably a Christian professional who can provide you good advice from a faith-based perspective. Extricating yourself from an overwhelmingly negative environment or from a toxic personal relationship may do much more than provide you immediate relief. In the long run, it may actually add years to your life. If you're in one of these relationships and are struggling with the decision of whether to stay or go, I'd like for you to seriously consider this. Freeing yourself from the bondage of a toxic environment isn't raising the white flag of surrender and giving up in defeat. It's not an act of selfishness or abandonment. What it is good self-care. Extricating yourself from a toxic, oppressive environment is self-preservation. It's a decision that may ultimately save your life. Amen.